this is a new Love and Hip Hop Atlanta cast. Shh. Y'all got the first look. Rasta, come here. This is Sierra's group.
How you always have the new scoop
And the new school. Where you at though? Where you at though? You better break your ass, boy. What on? Brasso.
Okay, now while we're waiting for Brasso,
BK.
Ramel, Karlie, your name. Karlie. Tell us okay, so Atlanta has been the Love and Hip Hop added Hollywood, and now they have Miami. What do you think of the Miami cast?
I mean, I love it. It was definitely a good transition. I love it.
Who's your favorite? And if you could be honest right now. Miss Veronica sitting right next to you. What's your favorite storyline?
Well, they all actually bring a good storyline to the table. You know, it's not like, from what I'm hearing, it's not boring.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
Yeah, they pull it in weight.
Right.
So I'm definitely happy for everybody.
Okay, now on reality check, we've had you on before, and we know that we love you because you keep it real, right? So I wanted to have you on, and number one, can you give Veronica any advice for entering into this new reality? She's 3 seasons, 3 shows in. What advice would you give her as a Love and Hip Hop alum?
This girl, she got it. She don't need no advice from me.
I've been fucked already.
I feel like she got it.
The pussy.
Oh my God.
Go. That's the thing, I'm just a vulgar person. That's how I grew up. So I think sometimes it's misunderstood.
Yeah, for me, I separate my reality world from my real world. My real world, if you notice on my Instagram, I'm in Haiti, no makeup on, in the trenches with the kids, and I'm in Birmingham trying to tell people to vote for the mayor, and I separate who I really am on reality TV from shit. You come pull up at my store, I'm in freaking jeans and sneakers, you know what I mean? I separate who I really am on TV and who Karlie Redd is in real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? People pull up and be like, what up, Karlie, what up? Shit, I'm just be myself, you know what I mean? But I separate it because for me, I feel like I'm an actress too, you know? But I'm also, I'm here to entertain you guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm here to pull them ratings.
Yeah. So Karlie, how have you dealt with backlash from fans? Because sometimes when fans see you and they don't like necessarily the storyline that you're in at the moment, they kind of get ugly. So how have you dealt with the backlash on just being on reality shows, period?
Yeah, like I said, what I do is I just separate it, and people get to see me in real world. They look at my IG, they look at my social media, they're like, oh shit, so whatever happened, you know? And sometimes I have to pull those two worlds and be like, no, check yourself. This is what's really going on, you know? This is separation for me.
Veronica, have you dealt with that yet? I know you're new, but have you had... Have you dealt with reading comments after the first episode that you weren't really feeling or that bothered you?
I feel like my career is not where I want it to be, but my entire career has been that way. So, I mean, I guess I kind of was to some degree ready for it, but yeah, you definitely see certain things, and you know, reality TV is a very interesting maze.
Yeah, from what I heard, we had to do a few things to pull you in there.
A lot of things.
Yeah, she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do it at first, from what I heard. And you came on board.
But I'm glad I did it, though. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad that you guys came through. Bobby Lights is in the building. Prince is in the building.
Yes!
And you know, I'm glad that we all did it because we are a big part of what Miami is, and we are very proud of being from Miami. So to be from the city and have people that actually are influential in the city and have a say that are from the city, I'm happy that I am a part of it, because I would have been very in my feelings if I wasn't a part of this show. I seen other motherfuckers in here because I am Miami bitch.
Yeah. Before they even started filming, I was hanging out with friends and everything, taking me around the city, and then this one I know her forever. So yeah.
Now, for those who don't know, if you know anything about Miami, if you're here, Veronica is signed to Hold It On. Shout out to Miss Jones. This is in the building. Hold It On.
reaction and watch it with everyone at home. So you're gonna see that tonight after they post it.
Okay.
But it is, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. It takes a lot to stand up in the world, period, and put your relationship out there. So that to put your relationship out there and be cheated on, you gotta really put on like, listen, I gotta be like plan B or something. So it's like I'm dealing with it. Bitch, we gotta bring Karlie to Miami. What y'all say? What y'all say? No, but no, I'm just dealing with it, and I promise you're gonna see, because I'm not gonna let that shit go down without a fight.
Right. Now, did you know that this other guy...
No, he really, honestly, while I was filming, I did not know he was doing that to me. I found out he did a scene with him, but he lied to me and said that it was just like catching up. I didn't know they did all that kissing and stuff.
Yeah, the guy actually had his own scene. That was
Shut up.
Okay, now, Chris, you...
I don't think his mic extends as far as...
Yes. Okay. Where's the mic going to? All right. Let me take that behind, Karlie. So, yeah, you...
I don't know what to ask him.
Okay, Chris, you got a lot going on. Anybody on that podcast a lot? Yeah, he does, but he really has. It seems like you really have a lot of ladies. It's a lot going on. What did you think about tonight's episode?
I mean, to be fair, maybe it's just me being hypercritical of myself. Corny, but I mean, it is what it is. I feel like as the episodes roll on, the more they roll me out, I feel like the more people will, even if they don't love me, they'll understand. You know, my show is direction because they don't kind of get what's in the story. It's like I'm not just your average reporter, obviously coming into TV, you know. So there's a lot of things that I've been through tumultuous times, and I just overcome it and became who I became. You know, and the whole situation with my ex is like, it's hard, you know, like because I do deal with a lot of women, and I'm not necessarily, you know, like having sex with all of them, but you know, I've got my fair share. Like anybody that you know is in the industry or goes out, you know how it is, and I'm not gonna sit and act like I was an angel. I was a thought at one point. You just have to. I can't even use that word. I'm not a womanizer because it's like with me it's a little bit different. What makes me so good.
Wow.
I mean, take it how you want to take it. What makes me so good is that. And it's a problem also because I make everybody feel special. You know, so the person that I am dealing with, which in that point in case it was Liz, she doesn't feel any extra special because I make everybody feel the same way. It's not like I'm selling people dreams or whispering sweet nothings in these ladies' ears. No, I'm just attentive. You know, I care. I'm like, listen, I'm meticulous. I pay attention to details. I know if you cut your hair an inch or more. You know, I know if you change it. I know if your nails are done. That's the first thing I look at. So I was raised by women. I had 5 sisters. Everybody in my family is women, so I just know how to kind of get in my little report. Some people take it as they think I'm gay, and I'm just like, all right, get what you want, because you know, in the background, you don't want a thing, you know. So it is what it is.
Are you in a relationship now?
Not currently. No.
Okay, so that's probably good. So you can just enjoy.
I mean, they say 90% of your happiness comes from a relationship. So I'll tell you this, that it's hard for me to engage with another woman on that level because she does still have my heart in a sense. Like I can't allow myself to fall for another woman the way that I fell for her, but I don't want to be with her right now. You know, like I'm trying to focus on my life and I'm trying to she doesn't understand that. If I lose everything today, it's only me. There's no mom to go to. I can't go to her after pay my cell bill, my car note, my rent. It's just me. There's no plan B. I have to make it.
Right.
So the time she doesn't understand, I really have to put 100% into this. Like you don't become Drake by, working 50%. Right. You gotta put 100% in. And that's how I became the best. And now I'm trying to work on the next level of my career. It's all about bigger growth.
Right.
Okay, ladies, do you prefer a guy that looks like Prince, he's like very attentive and everything, or do you want a thug? Isn't it like, yeah, you want a thug, or you want, someone who's attentive to the ladies and just like a pretty boy? Don't say too much.
I think, I can't see that with it, you know what I'm saying? But, I feel like these niggas ain't shit. And, I'm all on myself for now, until I find something that makes sense. But I'm not picky, you know what I'm saying? As far as could talk however, it could be from wherever. If you're right, you're right. You know what I'm saying? I just haven't come across what's right. I just come across what's wrong.
I gotta ask you, because there was a scene where you were, the scene that we just saw, where you were kind of, explaining some things to Amada, and we couldn't really hear anything that you said because they bleeped half of it out. Can you share with us what that was about and what you were explaining to her about why you wouldn't have been dealing with?
Understands that men kind of like, they have the control for the most part. So I try not to engage with a lot of men in a very, I guess, personal setting. So I felt like to do this for Amada to me was a sacrifice for me to hang out with someone, have a conversation with them and engage with them, especially when you know what men want for the most part. I feel like you always know, yeah, you might like me a little bit or whatever, but at the end of the day, you're still trying to fuck. That's all you ultimately are trying to do, and that's how I see it. And maybe some men feel like, that's not what it is, but that's how I feel like it is. That's my opinion. And for me to sit down with Young Hollywood and engage in any way, shape, or form, to me was a sacrifice for a friend. Because I felt like if I can get him to apologize to you, which I felt like was genuine when he explained it to me. I think that some people have terrible chemistry. I think other people have different chemistry. I think some people have great chemistry. And I think that we understand each other as far as sometimes we don't have as much tact when we speak because we just speak from the heart. And I think that he doesn't have tact. And I think that when he explained himself, I think that he was sincere when he spoke to me. I don't know the relationship that they had before. I only know what he told me about her, or what she told me about him. And when he said that he didn't mean it that way, I genuinely thought it was true. I actually did not go on a date with him, as far as whatever fucking edits this is. Did not go on a date with no nigga, because bitch, you better have it all the way together to go on a date with me. But I did think that it was good to engage in a conversation with him, so he could feel comfortable enough to have a conversation with Amada and explain himself and give her a real understanding of where he was coming from. And obviously that didn't work, and Amada was like, he wants to fuck you, and he probably did. You know what I'm saying? But I think he probably would fuck her too, and he would fuck Steph, and he would fuck anybody else that's around that could give him the opportunity. So that's what I was trying to explain to Amada, is that you're looking too close, and you got to look further. You know what I'm saying? And this is not a short race. This is a long-term situation. So what are you really trying to achieve out of this situation? And all I'm trying to do is create something. So if you want to do music, girl, do music. Give this apology, whatever. Even if it's not, even if you feel like it's not real, get what you need to get out of it. Because at the end of the day, everybody has their opinion of you, regardless whether they say. And that's why I respected what Young Hollywood said. Because whether it was right or it was wrong, he said what he felt from a genuine place. But I come across people all the time that don't tell me how the fuck they feel, and then I hear it from somebody else like, oh, this girl is this girl is that. And so I'm the type of person that prefers for you to just tell me, you know what, I think you're a white bitch. I'm like, you know what, cool, I think you're a white nigga, but hey, you know what I'm saying? We get it. So I think we just all have different approaches in life, and I think Amada is more in a more sensitive place, and I think we all, deserve to be whatever we are. So it's cool that she feels that way, but I wanted her to understand where I was coming from.
Yeah, see, guys, you gotta remember that's only an hour of the situation, and she's giving you like the real background of it, because we don't get a chance to give you the background, or we don't get a chance to show you like, what happened before or what happened after. Right. You see what you see, and that's it.
I want to take a second real quick to say hello to our Facebook audience that's watching live. We have a large group of people here, probably one of the biggest turnouts for Reality Check because of Love and Hip Hop Miami, and of course Karlie Redd. I want to ask a couple of the interns to come. We're going to pass out dessert to kind of toast the night. But I want to ask both Karlie and Veronica something, because as a woman in the business, especially as artists, which both of you have been, there are certain standards and I guess restraints that are always put on women. And how have you dealt with that and finding your own identity and not being pressured to kind of fall into the standards of what somebody like Young Hollywood said, or maybe somebody else that you dealt with before? How have you found your own identity and managed to kind of keep it real to yourself, but still do what you need to do to pay the bills and get on? I'll let Karlie Redd go first.
Go first. It's okay.
Well, I work with Polo Don. I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with him, but he's a very honest upfront person. And he tells you how he feels, and immediately, with no filter, and it doesn't matter to him how you feel afterwards, because he feels like he's just genuinely being honest. He feels like he's helping you. So I think that working with him has helped me cope with constructive criticism from anybody, but I've also dealt with a lot of men along the way, men who have tried to have sex with me, men who feel like because of their power, they can get me into a room and showcase you, or make people think that they're having sex with you, or whatever it is. And I think that I've also had my own personal life experiences with my mother, and like inside life experiences where I feel like I've seen women cater to men, and I've also seen men cater to women, and I feel that in order for me to find my identity, had a lot to do with my growing up also. But I'm a person who basically picks things apart, and I see the good and the bad in it, and I kind of make what I want to make out of the situation. So I think to find my identity, I just kind of figured out that it doesn't really matter, if they want to fuck or if they don't want to fuck. It doesn't matter if they're going to do a record or they're not going to do a record. All that matters is what you really stand for and what you ultimately want to do. And I think the biggest thing with young women or women in general is that we feel like we're not capable if a man doesn't do it for you, or if somebody else doesn't do it for you. It could be another woman, but you ultimately can do all of these things by yourself if you really believe that you can do it. And I think even with the bike ride, there is a way for everybody to accomplish the things that they want to accomplish, with or without anyone, whether it's somebody from the industry or whether it's somebody that you date or whoever it is. So once I figured that out, I think that's how I learned to cope within the industry or within everything else, and just learning to value yourself. There's something, I feel like as life went by, I learned that, like, when I say I'm a bad bitch, I more mean like I understand the things that I have to offer, and I understand that I am a good person, and I do understand that I have so many things to give to someone, anyone who comes into my life, whether it is a woman or a man or a child or whatever it is, and I think that I deserve that respect. And so when I say I'm a bad bitch, I'm basically telling you, like, I know what I'm worth, and I think that's what ended up happening. And I thank Polo for a lot of that, because he did teach me. It's just unfortunate that there's a lot of people in this world that do take advantage.
Yeah. For me is speak your truth. I always go for that, and make your own lane. One door closes, another one is open, because karma is a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I live. Like, you know what? Okay, you gonna do me wrong, or I have to do this to get through you. I'm gonna make my own, speak my truth, and I'm gonna show you that I'm gonna make it regardless. Never giving up. I don't care. I'm my own motivation. I'm a hustle to the day I die.
I want to ask Bobby, because the scene that you guys had, even the storyline, is still very progressive. It's still great to see people embracing different, alternative lifestyles and things like that. How do you feel pressure being in that position, like you were a representative of the entire LGBT community?
No, because I'm not the first. And I never go around saying I'm the first gay rapper ever, because I'm not. And a lot of my friends know that I don't say that. But what I am the first to succeed the way that I'm succeeding. And I'm about to take it to the place where I'm about to take it. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel that I'm a face for the LGBT community, because I feel there's been many other people that have been pioneers for this, what you want to call lifestyle or whatever. But I do feel that I am a new face now, and I feel that I'm going to do it differently than the past have. So I don't feel pressure. I feel more so like I feel blessed.
Right.
I feel happy and I feel grateful. So.
All right, I want to give the audience, because I know people have questions. If you have a question, raise your hand. And for Veronica or Karlie or Bobby or Prince, if you have a question about the show or about everyone has their own thing going on. We know Veronica is an artist, obviously signed. Polo Ladon has music coming out. Bobby has music coming out. Karlie always has a lot going on. So, yes.
24 hours a day.
Absolutely.
I'm not playing.
Any questions? Any questions? Are y'all for real?
I'm thinking I shot.
Okay. What's your question?
Who's your least favorite from cast member?
least favorite cast member? You're gonna start with
Everybody. It's a question for everybody.
Mike, who's your least favorite? Who's my least favorite? Who's your least favorite cast member?
Wait, you gotta be specific. Throughout the whole franchise or just Loving About Miami? My city? My least favorite cast member I would have to say is... Of course, the ops. I don't like the ops. Anybody who's like against me or feels like they're better than me or they're trying to belittle me or feel like they can try to put me down by the things they call me or the way they treat me because of who I am as a person, you're my least favorite.
Everybody else. I'm cool with everybody. You know, like as a promoter, you can be able to simulate yourself between scenes and people, demographics, etc. And I just can't focus on somebody that wants to try to be a bully. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't let this pink shit for you. This pretty face, I will fuck somebody up.
All right, I'm gonna be the mediator between y'all two. I'm gonna make sure y'all cool again. Y'all can't be beefing in the streets. No hurricanes in the streets.
For the record, Measure tonight posted a picture of a video fucking with him again tonight. So like, that was shut.
But is that, let me ask this though. Do you think that he's trying to, because women always get accused of trying to start beef with each other to stay on the show and make their storyline hotter. Oh God. Do you think that he's doing that to make his storyline hotter and to keep the drama going?
1000%. His storyline is contingent upon someone that's not even from Miami. You get what I'm saying? I'm an A-level cast member. You're an F, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need me to read life on you. And as far as it sucks to say, he has no personality. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's a full-time recording artist. And like I said, I was a fan. I fuck with his music. And I'm going to say what I want to say. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see me again. Whether I'm in the episode or not, you see me right after Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you see him at? All right, then. So, that's it.
Who do you think you got the least with out of the ATL cast?
I mean, it's how I do it is don't come for me unless I said for you. Like, it's like, if you got beef with me, I got beef with you. If you don't got no beef with me, I don't have no beef with you. And we can keep it moving. Simple and plain. That part. That's no fucking more. It's just that simple. But you, I need to, I'm gonna get y'all, and I'm gonna call Pleasure B, and I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna try to be here.
I know we all know what happened. At the premiere, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling on my own business. You know what I'm saying? I was getting introduced to camera, walking my own things first. And they decided to call me out and say, like an Easter bunny. Now, had he been a comedian on the show, I would have understood. I would let it go. But you're on an artist. You started calling me out. You know what I'm saying? You took an L the first of the year. It's the truth. He's mad because his girls love me. And that's that. Like, it's not about me having sex with them, fucking them, having relationships with them. They just love me because I'm a cool person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I take time to get some niggas afraid or jealous of it.
Right. I was there in the premiere. That did come out of the group. He did come out of the group. Veronica, who is your least favorite cast member on Love and Time?
It's too soon to say.
You know what I'm saying? I think for me as a person, I'm very candid, I'm very open. If you approach me about anything, I will tell you exactly how I feel, and I'll give you a reason why. And I know what I stand for, and I stand firm in that. And I think that anyone that is not that is very difficult for me to understand because I just don't understand something that isn't the truth, you know? So when the truth isn't spoken or there's just a lot of smoke and mirrors and then you try to blame me for something that you just can't accept, I feel like those are the things that really just make me sad, really, for the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, alright, so first of all, I gotta give a shout out to our DJ Nikki Nice, who's been holding us down. Nikki is like the hottest DJ.
it's fun already. It's like, oh, he's getting traffic. Ooh. Okay, so I got videos dropping like every week. I just did the gumbo freestyle. So I'm just basically dropping freestyles. I got a single out right now called I Need Your Love. It's on SoundCloud. And then I have an EP dropping this summer called Slay the Throne. Instead of Watch the Throne, it's called Slay the Throne. So I'm about to give these bitches some nice, good hip hop. Just stick around. Just Google my name and just listen to my music. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
The same for Veronica, because I heard from you ever since your name was I Am Randy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we're still contemplating on whether or not we want to call that name that the EP. I Am Randy. But I do have a single coming out next month.
Okay.
And I also have an EP coming out in March. So I just had the opportunity to work with all of my dream songwriters, all my dream producers, and this is something that, obviously comes to me before television, before acting, before anything else. It's been my passion since I've been a little girl, so I'm just very proud and very excited for March for this EP to come out. But, I'm contemplating 2 names still.
Right. Now, Veronica, I also know you have a ride. Which I think we're going to get a chance to see later in the season. But can you tell people a little bit about your bike ride that's coming up in May, right?
Yes, May 2018. It's a ride that started in 2016 with that crazy girl right there. Her name is Jessie. Polo dared us to ride our bicycles with no motor. Our bicycles from Atlanta to Miami. And long story short, we ended up making it. We ended up riding with 3 other members. We made it. And this year we had 10 new people join us. We sponsored them, fully sponsored them. We paid for their bicycles. We paid for their travel. We paid for everything for them to be able to have this great experience in life. I think it's very long to be able to explain in this setting, but it's an inspirational trip that allows you to reflect on yourself. It allows you to respect the things that are around you and enjoy the things that you just basically take for granted every single day. So this bike ride takes 14 days. It's approximately 715 miles, and every single person does it. You ride every single day for 14 days, and at the end of it, you kind of face yourself and face your biggest fears.
Or fall out, right?
Or quit, you know what I'm saying? Or quit. But ain't nobody ever quit yet.
I don't even know. I'm going to make it from here to McDonald's. Shit, I don't even know how I might make it around the corner.
Anybody can make it.
Oh, jeez. All right, I got to ask everybody a serious question. We're here. We're having a good time. We enjoy watching the show, but we all realize it is Dr. Martin Luther King's holiday today, and so I think that, and there's so much going on in our country. There's so much, everybody, you guys have seen the different things that have been happening on social media, from H&M putting the little boy in a monkey shirt to our president saying, some very hateful things about Haiti and different places. So I'm going to ask everybody up here, on a serious note, what thoughts they have right now today, just about the day, the celebration, and just where we are as a country and what they're hoping for moving forward. Let's start with Bobby.
We gotta just pray. You gotta stay positive and think happy and think positive thoughts. And my friends always get at me about this. They're like, you're too oblivious. You're trying to act like you're trying to block everything out of the world. Because like when I hear negative news, I'm like, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I actually believe that's the way I want to live my life. But I feel like as far as everyone is concerned with that, just know that there's going to be a day. The Bible says that the first shall come last. The first shall come last and the last shall come first. And that says a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like everyone just has to just be patient, stay strong, and everything is going to be to a point where we'll eventually be like, okay, we can breathe again. It's always going to be something. Racism could end today, and there's going to be something else. There's always going to be issues with this world, you know what I'm saying? It is up to you how you view it.
With me, I don't really usually get involved with social issues too much. Like, I'm so busy trying to make sure that my life is legit. But I will say this, touch on the subject. Just as simple as racism. Like Bobby said, we just have to really just be patient. I feel like that time is coming, but we have a long way to go. Because you got to really think about it. Slavery ended, 78 years ago? You still have NFL owners that are that old, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're 400 years behind them. I'm not trying to single any demographic, but we're 400 years behind everybody. And that's not going to change until, we reform certain things, like our school education system. I'm saying that it's absolutely ludicrous that you're going to tell me that school based on my geographic location. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's not the same materials. It's not the same teachers. It's not the same kind of influence. It's not the same. And it's not the same education. You know, so until we change that, they're in within our community, everything else is not going to change. But I do feel like we have kind of taken a step back or taken a step forward. Like I said, times are really changing drastically, and it's just going to take a little bit more patience, but the world is seeing.
I am in the political world a lot. I mean, a lot. So,
especially you, probably, because I know you do a lot of work in Haiti. Like, I don't know if
Haiti, yeah, I mean,
you do a lot
of work in Haiti. I'm building a school there with for my foundation called Giving Hearts with Love. But that's neither here nor there. I'm the first one to go bring Kirk Franklin to Haiti, do a free concert. And my foundation brought him to Haiti. He ended up giving us back the money we gave him the money. He ended up giving us back the money and said, here, put that in your foundation, build a school, let's go. So I was like, oh shoot. So I was excited. But that's neither here nor there. I am in the political world because I feel like, you know what, I've been on TV for a long time, even before Love and Hip Hop. I have to make a stance. I'm what you guys are looking at. And if I don't make a stance, then who will? So, having said that, I'm kind of getting rid of us. I need all of us to stand together. So when you see us doing things and when you see the H&M, fuck the monkey, and all that shit, repost. Go out there and vote. Go out there and make a difference. It does make a difference. Trust me, your vote, oh my gosh. When I went to, we was trying to get rid of the mayor in Birmingham, Alabama, and I went there to try to get Doug Jones in there, and going to 3 schools made a difference to all those girls. All those girls came out and voted. So y'all think it don't make a difference? Trust me, it makes a difference. Go out there and vote. Your vote matters. You're reposting about, okay, fuck this, we ain't gonna let it happen. Come together as people. I am begging you, like literally come together as people. Repost, do what you gotta do to get people to vote. It matters.
I think the biggest change, if anything, comes from within. I think change starts within you. And I think that first you have to look at yourself in the mirror and know everything that you stand for and everything that you believe in, and know that you really stand for that and you really do believe in that. And instead of worrying about what other people believe and what other people are standing for, know exactly what you stand for, and one by one gather other people that stand for the same thing that you do. Everything great takes time, a lot of time, but it's always led by someone who never falls, who never falls back, who never gives up. And I feel like that's what Martin Luther King was to us, is someone who never took a break, who believed in it till the day that he died and died for it. So I think if we really do want to see change, it starts with you. It starts with the person who's criticizing the person who is doing something that's messed up. Instead of criticizing, I think like Martin Luther King said, the only way to drive out hate is with love. And I think that's one of the most difficult things in the world, because the only way that you can give love is if you love yourself. And if it starts with you, and I think we all need to love ourselves some more and figure out a way to find the things that truly make us happy, so we can create a community around us that really is happy and that really does love each other, so we can create a better world. I think that reposting is great, but I also think that if you don't love yourself to begin with, I think your repost means something.
Right. And stop the social media thugging. Y'all be social media thugging. Y'all be